Time now for our Rudy's Barbecue pregame visit with Mean Green head coach Tony Benford. This is your last tune-up before the real season begins, coming up on Friday night. But let's talk a little bit about what fans are going to see tonight. You got 5 guys coming back that we're familiar with, but you got a whole slew of new guys. Let's talk about the new faces first.
Okay, yeah, we're really excited to hang with our new guys. I tell you what, Jeremy Combs is as good as advertised. First of all, he's a tremendous kid. He had a great summer. He's been great in fall practices, and he just has great energy. I mean, it's just really fun to coach a kid like that. Every day he starts practice off, he'll come give me a hug at the beginning of practice. But he's doing a great job. He's a rebounder, defender, but he can really score around the basket. So people are going to love watching him play. Todd England, point guard from Tyler, was third in the country in assists last year. He's doing a really good job of running our team. He can shoot the basketball. He's a good on-ball defender, so they really like Todd. Also, Muhammad Ahmed. Muhammad is doing a really good job for us right now. He's what I call a switchable. He can shoot the three, he can put it on the floor, and he can also score inside. So those 3 guys, along with Greg White-Pittman, has been solid for us. Greg can shoot the ball. He's fearless. I think he gets that from his uncle, Robert Pack, who played in the NBA a long time. But Greg is a fearless player. As a freshman, can make big shots. He's doing a good job for us also. And then we're still, Greg Wesley is a kid that sit out last year. Greg Wesley's an energy guy, a little bit like Jeremy Combs, but he probably a little bit more skilled than Jeremy. But those big guys, those new guys are doing a really good job for us right now.
Then in terms of returnees, let's go ahead and begin with a guy who has really grown up under your tutelage, and that's Jordan Williams, who last year led the team in scoring and rebounding. And I know coming off of your scrimmage on Saturday, he's stroking the ball really well right now.
Jordan's putting the time in. He's really matured. I've been doing this, a long time, Hank, and I can tell you, I'm really pleased with his maturation, especially on the court and off the court. I mean, he's doing a great job in the classroom. He's on track to get his degree on time, but on the court, I tell you, he's really become the complete player that I talked about when I first took the job. I mean, the other night in the scrimmage, he had 22 points in the first half, in 20 minutes, and he's been a great leader for these young guys. He's always in the gym. He has the guys in the gym, and so he's doing a really solid job. But also, defensively is the area that he's probably improved the most. The other night, he got in the stance. I'm watching the tape. I'm like, I had to run it back. Is that Jordan? But he's done a good job on the defensive end for us.
Then you've got guys like Maurice Nafiat, Colin Voss, Armani Flanagan, all names who we remember from last year because they all had really pretty productive years. Let's begin with Voss because he's a guy who's going to be counted on inside.
Well, when you look at it, starts with Colin inside for us. He had a great year inside for us last year, and he's a son of a coach, and he's first of all, he's a great leader in the locker room for us. He's been great, taking those young guys under his wing, so to speak, and showing them how hard you got to play, the things you got to be accountable on and off the court. But he's a great leader for us. But on the court, he's improved. He's expanded his game. This year, you'll see him shoot the 3-point shot, and he can also score in there. So I just told him a minute ago, Colin, you got to get 10 to 12 shots a game. We have to get him into basketball because he's skilled. I think he's one of the better post guys in our league. Maurice Nafiat could be our most improved player. He's lost about 15 pounds. He's really shooting the basketball well, but he's also putting the basketball on the floor. And then Armani Flanagan's really improved, shot blocker, defender, and he's scoring the basketball well inside for us too right now.
This is our Rudy's Barbecue pregame visit, but we love barbecue around here, so Metzler's Barbecue brings us our matchup of the game. And as you look at the team you play tonight, the Oklahoma City Stars, there is a player who some fans may remember the name, who I'm guessing figures in pretty good in terms of our matchup of the game.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, R.J. McGee is a really good player. I was watching him on tape, and I called one of my assistants, Jeff Lester, and said, who is this guy? Because he can really fill it up. He can shoot the basketball from the 3-point line, but he can also put it on the floor and get to the rim, and they'll post him up some. So he's a tough matchup. He's averaging almost 30 points, so I think he's right at 29 points a game in the first 2 games. So we have to do a really good job on him. Probably, make sure we no catch him, deny. You're going to deny the ball as much as we can and just contest the shots. So they also have another kid, Chilton, about 6'4" guard that can really score also. So Dion does a great job. We played him a few years ago, my first year, and they're getting up and down the floor. They're averaging 91 points a game, so we're going to have to get back in transition.
Coach, good luck tonight. I know the fans are looking forward to it and a final tune-up here against Oklahoma City. We'll talk to you later on.
Thanks, Hank.